The value of a man resides in what he gives, and not in what he is capable of receiving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Imagination is the highest form of research. Striving for peace and preparing for war are incompatible with each other, and in our time, more so than ever. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. An intelligent person avoids three things in life: in youth, lust; in maturity, quarrelsomeness; in old age, greed. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulate the creative mind. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. A human being is part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. Morality is of the highest importance, but for us, not for God. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about the solutions. Creativity is intelligence having fun. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Common sense is nothing more than a deposit of prejudices laid down in the mind before you reach 18. Anyone who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity.